Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Tuesday, August 11th, 2015, around 4:24 in the afternoon, Belleville, Massachusetts. Been cloudy right now, raining most of the day, but we needed a much needed rain. Some news to report. Jets quarterback Geno Smith was sucker punched and it broke his jaw by a teammate. He's going to be out 6 to 10 weeks. It's not good for the Jets. Also, Flip Saunders, coach of the Minnesota Timberwolves, is battling lymphoma, so prayers to him. And sad news to report in the world of radio in Orlando, Florida. Longtime radio DJ Scott McKenzie passed away at the age of 59. So prayers to his family. That's about it on the news. My next video blog subject of the day is about the now defunct World Bodybuilding Federation. The World Bodybuilding Federation was in existence for about 3 years in the early 1990s. It was headed by WWE owner Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon loved to train out and stuff like that, and he wanted to start a bodybuilding company. He got the idea in September of 1990 when he launched a bodybuilding magazine called Body Styles, Life and Fitness, and he got a booth at the Mr. Olympia competition in September 1990. And he was trying to get into the bodybuilding business and stuff. Originally, Vince denied he wanted to be into the bodybuilding business. But in January of 1991 at the New York Plaza Hotel, he announced that the World Bodybuilding Federation was going to be happening. And he announced 13 bodybuilders, which he scooped up from the IBFF, the International Bodybuilding Federation. They included Aaron Baker, Mike Christensen, Vince Ford, David Dirth, Barry D. May, Johnny Martinson, Danny Piero, Tony Pearson, Jim Quinn, Mike Quinn, Eddie Robinson, Gary Stridham, and Troy Zurotwicki. And they signed all of these 13 bodybuilders, which was in the International Bodybuilding Federation, to long-term contracts. And they were called WBF Superstars. And Vince was going to have an annual bodybuilding competition every single year, which he was going to hold on pay-per-view. And he was going to separate bodybuilding from the WWE. So all of these bodybuilders would have not appeared on WWE programs as WWE superstars and stuff like that. And the first WBF bodybuilding championship was in the Taj Mahal in Atlantic City, New Jersey on June 15th, 1991. It was hosted by Regis Philbin, and it also was hosted by Vince McMahon and Bobby the Brain Heenan and stuff. Why would they get the brain to do a bodybuilding competition and stuff? Why couldn't they hire some like former bodybuilder like Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff to do special commentary? Maybe that would have cost Vince too much money and stuff. And Bobby the Brain Heenan was like a heel announcer for WWE programming anyway, so maybe they want to save money and stuff. And also Mean Gene Okerlund appeared on this thing. And Gary Stridham won this competition. Then, a few months later, the WBF announced that they signed actor and former bodybuilder himself, Lou Ferrigno, famous for The Incredible Hulk, as a WBF legend who was going to come out of retirement to do bodybuilding competitions, and he was going to challenge Gary Stridham to the next WBF championship, which was going to be held in 1992. And they had a lot of the WBF bodybuilders appear on Family Feud to face off against WWE superstars for charity and stuff like that. In April of 1992, the WBF announced a television show called Body Stars, which was on the USA Network, and it was originally going to be hosted by Matt Launer, who's famous for hosting the Today Show, but they could not come to an agreement to a contract. So it was Vince McMahon, a lady named Cameo, and Lex Luger, and the WBF Body Stars was about like lifestyles of the WBF Body Stars, plus some humorous stuff and some other stuff. They had one time on Body Stars, a tug of war between WWE superstars and WBF superstars, which was pretty good and stuff like that. It was on Saturday mornings, the WBF Body Stars show. It was not a big hit, and it only lasted less than a year. The second WBF Body Star Championship, 1992, was at the Long Beach, California Convention Center on June 13th, 1992, on pay-per-view. Me and Gene Okerlund and Vince McMahon and Bobby the Brain Heenan were there. Vince could not get Lou Ferrigno to compete on this show because they could not come to an agreement on money and stuff. Probably Lou wanted too much money and Vince couldn't afford it and stuff like that. And Gary Stridham defended his WBF championship, and he was the two-time winner of the bodybuilding championship. About a couple of weeks later, on July 15th, 1992, Vince McMahon decided to pull the plug on the World Bodybuilding Federation because it made little money, plus they had two pay-per-views which lost in the millions and stuff. Plus, in addition, when the World Bodybuilding Federation was in existence, they had a supplement called IcoPro. IcoPro was promoted for WWE as well, and the tag logo was "you gotta have it" and stuff. And IcoPro was just supplements and stuff to make you strong and stuff like that, and have a natural body and stuff like that for bodybuilding. But I bet all the stars of the WBF did not get their bodies naturalized. They probably used something. They probably used PEDs, mainly steroids and stuff like that. It's a guarantee they did that. And what did I think about the World Bodybuilding Federation? It was a risk that Vince McMahon took to do something outside the WWE, to be a successful businessman, but it flopped big time and stuff. And Vince did not bring any of his WBF bodybuilders to the World Wrestling Entertainment as wrestlers. They probably would get like crazy gimmicks and stuff and get booed out of the building and stuff like that. And this is the last attempt of Vince McMahon doing something else outside the world of professional wrestling into 2001 with the XFL. That's about it on the World Bodybuilding Federation. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about former Red Sox captain Jason Varitek. Keep calm, and I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly Rosenblunt of Fox 35 rocks and has the nicest legs in the world, next to Heidi Pratt's. Have a good day, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Bye.